I'm a tester today. I'm testing the beds, and of course, they allowed me a pillow with a protector. So, I don't know if anybody else ever feels as awkward as I do when you go into a store and you're like, excuse me, 1 second. Shh! This one's good. We're talking with Becky, and I love this story because Becky does not work here. She's third-generation shopper.
Yes.
I love the fact that you were 3-generation family that shopped at this store, which is a 4-generation
Yes.
that have owned and operated this store.
I remember Mr. Harry riding his bike. He would ride his bike through the West Dallas store. It was a 3-wheel bike. Had 2 tires on the back and 1 on the front.
Yeah.
And he'd ride through the mattress department. Years ago, my grandfather was the representative of Sealy Mattress Company. My dad took over his territory when he retired, and then I got sucked into the business.
Can I tell you, to buy a mattress is really a nerve-wracking experience.
I
So I
know.
have slept on the same mattress for the last 12 years.
You need a new mattress. You're supposed to replace it like every 8 to 10 years.
Well, 12 is what we've had.
Yeah,
and
that's
now I'm
why
like,
you're
I
supposed
can't.
to replace it every 8 to
Okay.
10. You're over.
Becky, don't get mad at me. This is the Charlotte plush. Sorry. What do you sleep on?
We actually have adjustable beds, my husband and I. I like to shop here.
We both turned the corner. We're like, all right, that's the one.
Is that right? Mm-hmm. You're the 3rd generation that's been shopping at this store.
As we know, yeah.
Yeah, so you've known this store your whole life.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
We have an older dog.
So
She
great.
struggles to jump up on a lot higher
I
bed.
bet she's like a
Yeah.
bed with a step.
Yep, it's great. It's a lot. There's a lot of things you want, and you can only really go home with 1 or 2 things. So
Right.
it's a hard decision sometimes.
Would you nap on this pass?
Yes. Judy would help you. She would have you test rest, and then you decide which one you like, and then she'd only show you either harder ones or softer ones.
Okay, so you're taking a cat nap, what, 20 minutes to a half hour at the most?
Okay. You started off doing what you're doing now?
No, I actually sold TVs, and then I sold appliances, and then I sold furniture,
Now you sell it all.
everything. And
Yeah.
it's interesting because sometimes people buy TV stands and they don't know where to position the TV. Because I sold TVs, I can actually help them with that.
Yeah. It's so funny because your grandma was here. Grandma's looking for a washer and dryer, and they're looking for a table. And Judy, you'll be here in a minute. Have you met Judy?
Oh, yeah. That's the only person we work with.
Is that right? Is there an area that you feel you do best in?
I like selling sofas.
You do?
Yeah, because people, they're so particular on their sofa.
Yeah.
You know, high back, low back, deep, not deep, squishy, not squishy.
Yeah.
So a lot of times I watch them sit and I actually talk about their posture and everything and just make sure that they love their sofa. Do you like loose pillows?
I'd rather they were attached.
Okay.
Now, when you say Judy decorates and Judy does their house, what does that really mean?
That means that Judy picks out and she does it.
That's the kitchen. And you had it in how long after the purchase?
3 days, I think.
And they were still able to get a king-size version of this bed frame.
Yeah. The installers were super helpful. Got it up, no damage whatsoever, got it together in an hour, and we had a new bed.
Can we talk about the service for delivery? Which I think is
yes.
brilliant.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah.
So lifetime delivery, we charge a lifetime delivery charge, which is a tiny bit more than standard delivery, and we can deliver to their home forever and ever. So that's crazy, right?
Right.
So it's such a small little difference in pricing. So when I say forever and forever, a lot of times people say, well, this is my only purchase. And I say, oh, no, it's not. Yeah, next week you're gonna need a washer, you're gonna need a refrigerator,
Right.
you're gonna need a nightstand, you're gonna need a dresser. I go, you will be surprised how many times you will come back and need delivery. And people always say, well, then this will be the first place I go to. I'll say, well, that's kind of like our strategy there. So,
Right.
yeah. From Colders to your home. And the lifetime delivery actually doesn't do this address, but it does the second address. So if you're a local customer and you move, we're going to do that address.
It'll take
as
care
well.
of that house as well.
Yes.
What are you looking for next?
I actually need a chair.
Probably a table. We eat all of our meals on a little coffee table.
Yeah, table.
Today, are you shopping for that today?
We might be.
Yeah, come on, I'll help you. I think Judy's coming in.
There's a couple of them in here we could probably pick from.
I like it.
Do you?
Yes.
I do too.
I
Just
think
look.
it's very, see, and that is such a nice looking chair. You'd never know. Like,
You
it
wouldn't.
looks very formal. When I was growing up, you had to drive into Milwaukee. you know, like to get anything or buy anything.
So this certainly wasn't here when you were raised.
No, this was not here. Grafton
built
was
it for
not
you.
here.
You know that,
They
Becky.
did, I know. And it's beautiful, isn't it? Yes.
Where are you from?
Colorado.
Colorado. Is there a store like this? Is there a local family-driven store that there
I don't
isn't?
think so. No.
Now here's the problem. If I took home everything I wanted in this store, my home would begin to look like a furniture store. Is that so bad?